The sun blazed like a spotlight on destiny the day Jesse Fresh finally rolled up in his dream ride, a Nissan 80 Series, gleaming like a chrome-plated rhino on steroids. The paint was so shiny, Tony had to flex twice just to see if his biceps reflected in it. "Bro," Jesse whispered, running his hands across the hood like it was a runway model. "I finally did it. All those extra shifts, cleaning haunted hospitals, all those rap battles against ghouls in subway tunnels, it was worth it. This baby is mine." Tony cracked a grin and flexed so hard a nearby mailbox caved in. "Fresh, this thing's a beast, but can it handle you behind the wheel?" With a swish of hair so perfect it shimmered like coconut oil in slow motion, Jesse slid into the driver's seat. He had applied 3 different exotic hair mousses that morning, one from Morocco, one from Brazil, and a mysterious one shipped in a velvet box from Transylvania. His hair was so voluminous it barely fit under the roof. The boys tore off into the wilderness, bouncing over dirt tracks, Jesse screaming with joy and Tony hanging out the window flexing at kangaroos. Everything was perfect, until the inevitable happened. A sharp bang echoed through the bush. The Nissan groaned. One tire had gone flat. "Pfft," Jesse scoffed, stepping out with his hair shimmering like a shampoo commercial filmed in heaven. "No problem, I'll change it in no time." But as soon as he tried to pick up the tire iron, disaster struck. His hands slipped right off. His mousse-covered palms were slicker than a greased-up dolphin. Tony," Jesse muttered, trying again and sending the wrench flying into a tree. "I think my hair care routine has betrayed me." Tony facepalmed so hard a nearby kookaburra fainted. "Fresh, your hands are literally hair product soup right now." Just when all hope seemed lost, a figure emerged from the dust. A stranger. He was tall, hooded, and carried a portable mic stand strapped to his back like a sword. "I'll help you change that tire," the stranger said in a gravelly tone. "But only if he pointed at Jesse, "beats me in a rap battle." Tony gasped. "Bro, this is destiny." Jesse smirked. "Pfft, please, I was born rapping while conditioning. Let's go." The beat began, echoing from the stranger's boombox. Jesse strutted forward, dropping bars about horsepower, shine, and exotic mousse, spinning his words like silk. But the stranger came back harder. His rhymes cut deep, roasting Jesse's obsession with mousse, his slippery hands, and even his freshly financed Nissan. Jesse fired back, sweat glistening on his forehead, but the mousse betrayed him again. Halfway through his verse, his hand slipped off the mic. The crowd of wallabies booed. The stranger dropped his final verse. "Your Nissan's clean, your rhymes are weak. You lost this battle, your ride's now mine to tweak." Silence. Then Tony gasped so hard, it created a wind tunnel. Jesse fell to his knees, clutching his hair like a Greek tragedy hero. "No, not my Nissan, not my dream." The stranger smirked, tossed the flat tire in the back, and drove away in Jesse's brand-new 80 Series, leaving only dust and the faint sound of his victorious laughter. Tony put a massive hand on Jesse's mousse-covered shoulder. "Fresh, sometimes you win, sometimes you flex. But today, you just got waxed." Jesse looked up at the sky, hair shining brighter than ever despite his defeat. "Stay silky, baby," he whispered, as a single tear rolled down his mousse-slicked cheek. The red dirt of the outback still held Jesse's tears like sacred offerings to the hair gods. His beloved Nissan 80 Series was gone, stolen by that mysterious rap-battling stranger. The wallabies were still booing him. Even the wind whispered, "Conditioner." Tony flexed so hard his tank top disintegrated into dust. "Fresh, we ain't letting this punk just drive off with your dream. He disrespected your rhymes, your ride, and most importantly, Tony paused for dramatic effect. "Your moose." Jesse rose to his feet like a shampoo commercial phoenix. His hair caught the sunlight, shimmering like 1,000 silk scarves fluttering at once. "Then we hunt him, bro. We hunt him through dust, dirt, and destiny." Tony strapped an esky full of protein shakes to his back and sniffed the air. "He went north. I can smell weak rhymes on the wind." They sprinted across the outback, Jesse stopping only once to reapply mousse from a travel-sized canister strapped to his belt. Hours passed. The sun dropped low. And then, on a dusty ridge, there it was, Jesse's Nissan. The stranger had parked it under a gum tree, speakers blasting beats while a crowd of dingoes bobbed their heads. He leaned against the hood, sipping from a long neck like he owned the world. Tony's veins popped like overinflated balloons. "That's it. I'm flexing this guy into next Tuesday." But Jesse held up a slick, shining hand. "No, Tony, this is my fight. He beat me once in the art of rap. Now I take him back, in the art of road." The stranger smirked when he saw them. "Back so soon? You want to lose again, Moose Boy?" Jesse stepped forward, hair glowing like neon in the dusk. "Nah, this time, it's 4 wheels or no wheels. Off-road flex battle, winner takes all." Tony ripped a log out of the ground and used it as a ref whistle. "Gentlemen, start your flexes!" The two rivals jumped into their rides, the stranger in Jesse's stolen Nissan, Jesse in Tony's backup ute, a dented Hilux with protein powder bags strapped to the roof. Engines roared, kangaroos scattered, dust storms swirled. They launched down the track. Jesse swerved through dunes, spraying mousse out the window like nitrous. His hair puffed bigger with every bump. The stranger gunned the Nissan, but Jesse leaned out the window and spat a freestyle so powerful the dirt itself vibrated. "You stole my ride, you stole my crown, but Silky Fresh is taking you down." Tony cheered from the back of the ute, flexing so violently the suspension nearly broke. "Let's go!" The battle raged. Jumps, drifts, flex poses mid-drive. At one point, Jesse even applied mousse while airborne, landing with his hair flawlessly intact. Finally, in one glorious slow-motion leap, Jesse launched the Hilux over a ridge. He soared above the Nissan, hair flapping like a golden banner of vengeance. He looked down at the stranger and whispered, "Stay silky, baby." Then he dropped the last can of mousse straight through the Nissan's sunroof. It exploded in a glorious foamy blast. The stranger lost control, skidded into a termite mound, and flew face first into the dust. Tony and Jesse walked up, flex and silk in perfect harmony. Jesse opened the Nissan door, stroked the wheel, and whispered, "Daddy's home." The stranger groaned, covered in mousse. How did you beat me?" Jesse smirked. "You can steal my car, but you can't steal my shine." Tony flexed so hard the clouds parted. "And that's the power of Flex and Fresh, baby." As the outback sun dipped low, the two drove off in the reclaimed Nissan, hair and muscles catching the twilight glow. "Stay silky, baby," Jesse said, one hand on the wheel, the other casually fixing a perfect strand of hair. Jesse Fresh, 80 Series Flex God, debut single from the world's silkiest paranormal cleaner-turned-rap legend. Yo, it's Jesse Fresh, baby. Tony's flexing, I'm driving. We don't just clean ghosts, we condition the road. I saved my cash, made it last, worked the mop real fast. Now I'm riding 80 Series, leave the haters in the past. Tony riding shotgun, flexing out the glass. My moose game so strong, tires jealous of my class. Hit the dirt track, shine intact, protein packed in the back, no slack. 4-wheel dreams on a silky scheme, Nissan Supreme with a self-care theme. 80 Series, flex on sight, muscles poppin', hair so right, dirt can't stop us, ghosts can't fight, stay silky, baby, all day, all night. Supersonic Nissan, hitting like a piston, flexing in the distance, hair mousse glisten. Outback drifter, lyrical lifter. Tony's veins pop like protein shifters. Dirt road bouncer, shine announcer. Every ghost running when they see this bouncer. Condition ignition, tradition I'm missing. Rap so fast, make the kangas start hissing. Yo, fresh, drop that mousse like nitro, bro. Psh, spray sound. Hair goes boom. Tires go vroom. Flex and fresh taking over the room. 80 series, flex on sight, muscles popping, hair so right. Dirt can't stop us, ghost can't fight. Stay silky, baby. All day, all night. Outro, Jesse whispers, wind blowing through his hair. Stay silky, baby.